Hello, my friends. Welcome to day 50 on Rain Lily, our Rags to Riches Island. What's going on, Isabel? Oh, I was going to say, I think it's Sunday. Ooh, I barely got on in time to buy turnips. Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to go buy some. Thank you. Okay, you have a lovely day too. So today is going to kind of be a catch-up day. So I got on yesterday. I forgot. Got on yesterday and I didn't sell anything. I just hurried through. That's why that didn't come up. Let me open this and then we will look at everything and see where we were. One thing really quickly. I filmed a video about buying turnips, which was like a couple weeks ago in the game. Maybe just like a week and a half ago. But buying and selling turnips, and I was going to go big and document it all along the way and all that stuff. And I recorded things. And then, you know what? I lost my enthusiasm for that video, and it was just going to be a lot of editing. And I decided, I'm just not going to do it. So this is what happened. I spent just under 900,000 and I sold and got 2.7 million because I was watching it and I was careful and I got a spike and whatever. Anyway, so that's what I did. So I have some good money. So here we go. This is from Katrina because I wanted to get the mini Dharma in case I needed it for something. Day 50. I love it when I'm on with my numbers. Anyway, and then I got bad luck and I had her cleanse it and she sent me that. And then I got the recipe from Rocky Locky, I think, for the golden bunny. And I made the golden bunny and then I realized I had a golden bunny and a golden turtle. So my little tortoise and the hare are right there. I just thought it was funny. So that was one golden item and this was 2 and the dishes are 3 and the altar is 4 and the gears and pipes or gears and whatever are 5. So I have crafted the 5 gold items. Now, here's a really important thing. Here's an important thing. In the objectives, it says craft 5 golden series DIYs, 1 pile of cash, 1 money flooring. Now, a lot of people have decided, and I don't know if it was like a common consensus and Pat changed it or everybody agreed on it or whatever, but people have done that they need to have the money flooring and have the pile of cash and not necessarily craft it. But the way I read it, I need to craft it. So for me to finish it, that's what I'm going to do because that's what we've decided, right? However we interpret it is what we're going to do. So this is the beginning of completing that one. I have also done the money flooring. So the pile of cash is the only one I need to do to finish that one. And, I need a snooty to get that recipe. So if you end up, first off, if you're playing Rags to Riches and you end up getting an extra pile of cash DIY, let me know. I'd love to come get it from you. Okay, I did start putting a few things out because now I'm at the point where I want to get 5 stars. And let me just tell you something. Let's sit at our little picnic for a second. I want a cushion here, but I don't have one yet. So I'm just going to sit. Okay. So I always do that. You got to do that before you sit. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't want that tree in there. I have gotten a 5-star island many times, but I don't do it on purpose. I don't know if I've ever done it on purpose. I just decorate my island and oh no, I got 5 stars. I've pushed really hard to get 3 stars, but I've never worked really hard to get 5 stars. So now I'm like, oh, I want to get to 5 stars. You know what? It's trickier than you think if you're not doing all those other things. So here's what I did. I talked to Isabel and she said, you have 3 stars. I had 3 stars. And people have said they're getting lost in the woods. And I think I told you guys, I knew I was going to need to get rid of some trees. But I didn't want to lose all those fruit trees because I need the money. Well, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm not done with the money. I have like 3.5 million bells. But with these things, I'm earning plenty. I'm going to be fine. So we need to find Daisy Mae, and I need to have 50,000 in my pockets. I don't think I have that right now. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go get that money, and then I will be right back and finish that thought. Okay, so remember how I said I was gonna finish that thought? I forgot that thought. What is it? Turnips trees. Oh, okay. So I hope this is the thought I was working on. I actually have like 3.8 million. And since my house is fully upgraded and Harv's is fully upgraded, I'm not going to need a ton of money. So as this money comes in, more money won't be going out. So that's okay. I'm going to be fine. So I chopped down 43 trees because if you need, like, you quit getting points. I looked this all up. You quit getting points after 190 trees. So 190 trees, if you're going for 5 stars, then 190 trees is like your max that you're going to get points for. But if you get over 220, then people get lost in the woods and they complain. And that'll knock your score down. So look, I'm just going to set it up here, even though that's not what I'm going to, oh, I can't, I have to put it on the wall. Okay, so let's look here. I finished my sea creature Critterpedia, which is one of the things, although because of the way it's written, it's only half of one of the things, even though I need to complete 2 separate things in the Critterpedia. They count on 1 line, and that's annoying. So I still have 2 more fossils that I need to finish, but I'm not worried about those. I'll get those. So I finished this, and I got the poster, and Blathers celebrated, and I celebrated. It was a whole celebration thing. Let me tell you really quickly, and then I'll get back to the other thing probably. So this giant isopod, I went to Nyla's Island and I caught a bunch of things for the winter because I wasn't going to make it to the winter on my island probably. And I'm in June. I'm almost through the 2nd week of June. And I was like, I need to get the ones in the fall, and Bill is in September. And so I said, can I come dive on your island? And he was like, that's fine. So he actually just gave me his Switch after he finished his dailies. And I kept it open, and I went and I dove, and I got I got like 3 of the last 4 I needed, and I just couldn't get this one. It just wouldn't spawn. And I went and I looked it up, and I was like, do I have the right time? Do I have the right season? I had both of those. And yeah, it said you need to catch 80 creatures first to unlock it, sea creatures, and I already had. And I was like, why is this not working? And then I checked his, and he had only got 29. So it wouldn't spawn on his island because he hadn't caught that many. So then I went to bed because I was tired. So then the next day, after the dailies were done, I went on and I dove with his character until he passed, well over 80. And then it spawned, and then I caught it, and it was a happy thing, and I cheered, yay. Anyway, just so you know, there are like 4 or 5 things that won't spawn until you've caught 80 sea creatures. The Gigas clam is one, and the red king crab is one. So, once you've caught 80, everything is unlocked. There she is. So, if you're not getting some things that are really hard, maybe check and see how many you've caught. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter how much they cost. I'm just going to buy my 50,000 bells worth. I don't want to buy the max. Yeah, we'll just do that because that was easy math. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, now what I'm going to do on these is I'm going to, just as soon as they sell for more than 105, I'm going to sell them. I'm not going to watch it all week and worry about it. Even if I lost the whole thing, I wouldn't care. I just don't care about that much, that level of money right now. Okay, so I did put some other things up. I put up some of these little log stakes. Oh, Bill asked if you can change the score on this. You can change it to 1-1 or 0-1, but that's all. You can't change the other side. So that's all that does. But these, look, you can bounce it just like all the other balls. I put a cooler there, and I customized the lifeguard chair to make it the volleyball judge. One of the things that I learned, this is what I was saying. I had 251 trees. So I cut down 43 of them so that I was well under and could claim, I could do my money trees and not have a problem. Also, until they're full grown trees, they don't count. So tree stumps don't count, and saplings don't count. I bought some of these and put them up, just a couple. And I put one of these, I think I have 4 of those besides the one that's at the volleyball game. So I put one of those and a life ring on several parts of the island to try and decorate some areas and spread them around. And then as I was reading, I found out that it's about different items. And this and any other blue lifeguard chair is going to be, it's not going to get credit as extra points for that because it's the same. Something like that. I don't know if it's just in the grid. I got to talk about the grid system, or if it's anywhere on the island. It doesn't matter. Maybe shouldn't have customized them all the same. I didn't even look at, my pockets are full. Drop it. What else do I have? Because I bought the turnips. Okay. So if I had it, I think I have that one already. What do I want to put? I need to put those things out. Okay, let's put some of these things in my storage. So I want to read to you some of the stuff that it says about, I'm not going to talk about the grid thing yet because I got to pay more attention to that, but I'm just going to put all those things in there and I'll get them out in a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to put those in there too, and I'll sell those later. So it does talk about there are different levels, right? So she'll tell you they like our scenery, but our development, I don't know if she calls it that, but if she says they like your scenery, there are 2 separate types of decorating, of completion of whatever that count. So there's scenery and there's development, and you need to earn a certain amount of points in each. To get to 5 stars, you need 450 or more scenery points and 665 or more development points. Now, whatever. So the scenery points are the trees and the flowers, and when you freshly plant a flower, it gives you half of what it does when it's fully grown. And DIY items count as scenery points. So I was making these log stakes and putting them around. There's not one there apparently. Making these log stakes and putting them around, trying to build that up, and I wasn't doing that because I have plenty of scenery points. So those are not going to help. They need to be things you've bought. So either with Nook Miles or with Bells, you don't have to buy them, like somebody can give them to you, but they have to be things that are bought. So like, I think I got the sandcastle in a balloon, and that counts as extra points. So, I got this and I got these. I thought, let's just throw those in the park, and a drinking fountain. And I just thought if I just do my simple decorating and keep adding things here and there, then I'm going to get there. But I'm not. It's going to be a little bit more. I need to do a little bit more. And one of the things that you can do is, oh, let's look right now. I was thinking that maybe we could add an incline or a bridge, because those will get you good points. Where would we like one of those? We could add a bridge from the park to the campsite, maybe. We can go look at that. Yeah, we don't really have room up there. Is there anywhere we want an incline? I don't think so. I put an incline over by the museum. It goes up on the side there. There's really nowhere else on that lower level except for the park I just passed, and I don't want one over there. Yeah, I don't think I want any more inclines. So maybe I'll find a place to put in another bridge. And let's see what else. Oh, things that are 3x3 are going to count for good points, and whether, no matter how many of them you have. They don't have to be customized differently or anything. So 3x3s. Oh, I put on my tulips. I mean, I put tulips on all of those. I didn't put all my tulips on those. But I dug these tulips out so I could move my red roses over here that are trying to get black ones, and my black ones over here that are going to make golden ones. Some of these can produce gold ones already because somebody else watered them. Not very many of them, like 3 or 5, I don't know. But once I get to 5 stars, then I can water them and I'll start to get gold ones. These, as I get black ones, I'll replace the red ones with black ones, and then those will be for gold ones as well. These are the 2 gold roses I already have. I will pick those and sell those later, but I don't want my pockets all full again. So, and those are just, I was going to do that for bells. Oh, I put the life rings away. I got 2 more life rings to put by the by the lifeguard chairs on this side. I'll get them out later. I started building, I don't want to call it a tiki bar. It's not really a tiki bar. It's just kind of a little surfing party place. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I needed to buy that because I hadn't tried to give him any fake art yet, and so I bought that one. I gave it to him, and then I was like, yeah, that feels very island life-ish. So maybe I'll do some of that tall fence that feels like beachy fence kind of behind here a little bit. So fencing is also a good one, and even though you craft it, it counts as development points. So that's good to know. I will tell you what all those are soon. But so I'm going to put in a bridge, and I'm going to look at some things I can buy and buy some more 3x3 items if I can find them. Okay, hang on just a minute. Okay, I adjusted my microphone settings again, and I think I might have made it too high. So I think I might be spiking. Give me a second. Let me see if I can remember where I changed that. How about, is it there? Maybe. Let's try, what was it? Don't want that one. Seriously, I just spent half an hour trying to fix this. The problem is I've got a couple of different places that, I think it might be this one. I put that one down just a little. That looks better. Okay. Still spiking a little bit. Let's try it there. I'll just try to talk quietly. I hope it wasn't really spiky. I apologize. Oh, I'm gonna get this right. I really should have tested, but it's just another step and I don't want to do that. So look, I put up a lighthouse and you can't see the top of the lighthouse unless you go way back here because it's so high when you put it on that second level. But it looks cool and I'll probably decorate around it. I wonder if there's anything, maybe I'll put some fencing around that bottom. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I can put up there that will help my community points. I could get some more of these, but I kind of like what I have. I might get some more wind turbines. Those could get me more points and I can find a spot for those. I can't really find a spot that's convenient for those that actually make sense. I am at the point where I would like my island decorations to make more sense and to kind of look good. So let me show you this over here that I did. So I wanted to just kind of clean this up a little bit. I'm still not 100% happy with it, but you know, I feel like I've done a little bit here. I put some hedging around and that counts as fencing. And I know it counts as fencing because if I go here and I go over here, that's where the fences are. And it's with the fences. So even though it says hedge, it should count as a fence because it's with the fences. Anyway, so I need to put some more fencing up around my island. I've got some thoughts about that. I put the bamboo slide over here and the deer scare over there. We got 3 little whatever. Put those there. I have a balloon. Where's the balloon? I can hear it. Where are you, balloon? There you are. Think it's going to be bells? Maybe. Those yellow ones are frequently bells. Okay, should be far enough. Where are you? Right there. I'm going to wait till you're past that tree so I don't shake the tree. Anyway, oh, I got the tall lantern recipe. I was super excited about that. I love the tall lantern. And I have the wild log bench recipe, which I never did get in the last one. Never sure that I wanted so much. I think I have 2 extras. Like I've gotten it 3 times on this one. So if you play Rags to Riches and you want that recipe, tell me and we'll find a way to give it to you. Anyway, so I did a little decorating there. I guess I could take this out and put a bridge there. Maybe I'll think about that. Let's go look at the other spots and I'll show you what I did with my campsite. So I started decorating my campsite here a little bit. Oh, so you know how I said I have 3 of that wild log bench? I don't have any other benches. Like I have the log bench and the wild log bench. I don't have any other ones. And I really want some other ones. So I put in a little horseshoe pit. Isn't it cute? I looked for some good custom designs and I couldn't really find any. So you just have to pretend that they always shoot from here because there isn't one that's just a post and those aren't horseshoes, but we can pretend, right? We can pretend. So a little horseshoe pit and a clothesline and a cooler and a lantern and cute little code under my fire pit. Love that. A little toolbox. Just trying to throw some things out that makes sense to be there, but that also get us a few extra points. So this is where I was thinking I could maybe put a bridge. I would take out the hoppy spots. Let's do a jump and see if we like it. I'd have to move some of those trees, but it's not a bad plan. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put one there later, right? Like I'll have to move some things and take some time. I did put that drinking fountain there and I replaced the soccer ball that Bill stole from me right there. Did I do anything else in here? I don't think I did anything else in here. Do I still have a money tree in my pocket? I do. I quit putting them over by Nooks. I'm just putting them wherever. There's the football that I got from Bill. That was great. Oh, so I could be giving out gifts. Yeah, even if I give out gifts, they're not going to help empty my pocket very much. Let's go drop those shells by Nooks. I'm thinking probably some fence right there. I did put like a bike over there, but just a little bit of fence right here and maybe right there to add some fencing. And because there's nothing here and it feels so empty, but because it's right in front of the store, just drop all these things. Then there's only so much I can do with it, right? Let's drop these too. I don't have to keep those in my pocket either. I'll hang on to that because I'll be probably finding others. Oh, weeds. Let's talk about weeds. So, do weeds hurt you in your rating? Kind of, but no. So here's the thing with weeds. If you have fewer than 100 weeds on your island, then you get a bonus 30 points. But, so in that way, they will hurt you if you have some, right? You won't get the extra points. But they don't actually count against you because I've had several 5-star islands that I've decorated with weeds. So if you have enough points, then that you don't need those 30 points, decorate with as many weeds as you want. They're not going to hurt you. So it's kind of like a little confusing right there. And what did I do? Oh, okay. Where can I put that money tree? Let's put it right here because I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna start, cutting them down whenever they're full, but I ran out of room and didn't want to just, actually, let's put it over there between those two. Oops, not like that. Between those two houses. What did I start to say? I don't remember. I started to say something. Do I want it right there? Sure. Let's put it right there. I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. Darn it. My brain. So 10 villagers. That's a good one. Upgrading your stores gives you points. Decorating with items. So I'm gonna give out some gifts and kind of read a little bit of the grid system. Where is the grid system part? Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay, so there are plenty of ways. This is the scoring criteria. I can't apparently do that and this at the same time. So let's do some yoga while I talk. There are plenty of ways to rack up points for your island, but before we get into them, it's helpful to understand the tile structure underlying the entire scoring system. This is directly from the Animal Crossing guidebook, encyclopedia, whatever it's called. The official complete guide collector's edition, the newest one. Every island is divided into 9,216 uniformly sized tiles that form a 96 by 96 square. So each tile is about the size of your character, right? So when you dig a hole, that's one tile. And every island has 96 by 96, is 96 by 96. I don't know if it has exactly 96 by 96, but every island has 9,216 tiles. Let's go a little further. Furniture placed on the island is graded on an 8 by 8 tile basis. The map on your Nook phone, let's look at the map on the Nook phone. Okay, it shows you 16 by 16. So each of those squares on the grid is 16 by 16. So that helps you kind of know where and how much you need to decorate. Every 8 by 8 block is scored independently. So furniture that overlaps will count in both. Let's see. Okay, trees and flowers and stuff they don't count in that way. Just if they're on your island, they count. They don't have to be spread out into the individual grids, it says. Okay, so here's the thing. I need to go around my island and I need to find areas where I have big empty spaces with no decorations. Now, here's the other thing. I have all those crops, right? And there is, where does it say it? Let me find it. There's a thing that says, is it on the next page maybe? Penalties. Here are your penalties. Okay. Let's work out now. Okay, we're going to work out while I talk. So here are the penalties. Regardless of how beautiful everything on your island is, there are 3 conditions that will automatically disqualify you from reaching a 5-star island rating. Isabel will always let you know if any of these conditions are present on your island, so make sure to fix them right away. This is what she means. This is what happens when you have too many trees. She says you'll stop getting points after 190. If you pass 220, she'll say they're getting lost, right? So that's 1, too many trees. Litter is not trash items. Litter is dropped items. So if you have 15 or more items, that will stop you, right? Too many trees, automatic, not 5-star. Litter, automatic, not 5-star. So dropped items can be anything. If you want to decorate by dropping acorns all over, that's great and it's beautiful, but you're never going to hit 5 stars if you have more than 14 of them. This says 15 items. 14 seems to be, you can have 14. This says more than 15. I think 15 actually will stop you. It doesn't matter. Don't go over 14 and you'll be fine. Here's the other thing. The branches that naturally fall from your trees do not count against you. If you pick it up and drop it, then it counts against you. If you shake a tree, the fruit that falls does count against you. Anything that you had in your hands or in your pockets or whatever, and then dropped, counts against you as a dropped item. It doesn't matter if you drop it on a table, on a bench, on anything. If you drop it outside, it will count against you. So that counts as litter. And then cluttered areas. This is what I was going to say about the vegetables. Each 8x8 block contains 64 tiles that make up your canvas when decorating your island. However, don't forget to leave enough empty tiles for your island's residents to move around. A block will be considered cluttered if furniture, fences, trees, or shrubs occupy 45 or more of its 64 tiles. This number makes up a significant portion of a block, so if Isabel notifies you of this issue, it shouldn't be too difficult to find the problem area once you've located it. Try working some pathways into the design to make it easier to traverse. Okay, so this is what I was gonna say. Over here, I have all of these, what do you call them? Crops. My goodness, I have all these crops, and it looks like I would have too many, right? But she's never told me that, and she's gotten to the point where she's not telling me negative things anymore. So she would tell me that if that were a problem. 8x8, these are 6, and there's 18 and 18, so that's 36 in a square, and I can have up to, what does it say, 45? I can have up to 45. So I considered putting fencing around, but that would take me over the top, over the max. My goodness. So I'm not going to put fencing here. Plus, it's such a pain in the hiney to try and navigate when you have fences in an area that you run through a lot. And specifically, the vegetables are here because I can run through them, because I am a runner. I like to run on my island. So I will find other places to put fencing to try and build it up. But I have all this area that does not have, it doesn't have items in it. So I could put a shovel. I could put a hose reel. I could put a hand cart, which is what they call a wheelbarrow. So I could put some things in there. Maybe I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to put some things in there. So that's a way that I can build up points. 3x3 items. Also, the cost of the item can have an impact as well. Let me read what this says. Here are the development points instructions. What can I do now? I've already done the work. Oh, I know what I can do. I can work it. Where's the work it? It'll stop though. Oh, we'll flex. There we go. Okay, so earning development points. In contrast to scenery points, development points assess how convenient and attractive it is to live on your island. You can raise this score by building infrastructure and basic facilities, increasing your island's population, and decorating with furniture purchased from shops or redeemed with Nook Miles, especially expensive furniture. Like with scenery scoring, you'll receive a set amount of points for larger items, and items that are 2x2 or smaller will be scored based on their uniqueness. However, in this case, each item sorry, I've got a shadow in the way. Each item more than 3 tiles wide in any direction is worth 4 development points. You can also earn development points when you give your island an organized, manicured look by placing lots of fences and cutting back on weeds. So, as far as the smaller items, if it is below 2,000 bells, you don't get any bonus. If it costs less than 2,000 bells, you don't get an additional bonus. If it's 2,000 to 19,000, it's 1 point per item. And if it's 20,000 bells or more, it's 2 points per item. And then, like I said, if it's 3x3, they said it's 4 points. So, an incline or a bridge is 15 points. Like I said, fewer than 100 weeds is 30 points, and I don't have more weeds. Anything else on here that's important? 10 residents, 9 residents. Both of those are plus 15 points. Your full museum, your Able Sisters, and your upgraded nooks are each worth 15 points. So I need to work on development. So I need to buy more things. I need to buy more big things and more expensive things. So I think I'm going to do that when I'm done. Is there anything else I need to talk about right now? I have here, let's talk about what I have, what I've done. Okay. Let's find a bench to sit on. Oh, here's the other thing you need to know. They said the more attractive your island is, the more points you'll get. That's only kind of true. Okay? It's only kind of true. Because you can just go through and put the things that meet the points just around, and you can get 5 stars. It does not have to look good. And I know this because my husband, Bill, whom I love with all my heart, does not decorate well, but he can get to 5 stars. He just puts stuff down. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. Boom, he gets to 5 stars. Okay, not boom. It takes a long time, but it never looks organized or like the picture perfect things that you see on Instagram. It never ever does. And he gets to 5 stars. So it doesn't actually have to look good. It just has to be the right number and the right balance. So right here, just for Kathy, because I think it was Kathy who asked, I'm going to put up my checklist again. And we will just look at what I have done. Okay. First off, you need to know, looking at the end game objectives, which, like I said, has multiples in them, I have only accomplished completely Objective 1 and Objective 5. I have completed parts of several others. So I have the crown, I have my house and Harves fully upgraded. Those are the only 2 that I've completed. 5-star island, I'm at 4. I hope to be at 5 by the end of today. If I get there, I will take a picture and share it in my next video. The next one, I have finished the sea creatures. I just need those last 2 fossils, and then I will move on. I'm not going to tell anybody what they are because I don't want you to send them to me. I got to play for a long time still. I'll get them. If I get to the end, I'm done with everything else, then I'll tell people and you can help me. But right now, I'll find them. 10 million bells, I should be there, a couple of weeks. I don't know. Not that long, because when I sell all my vegetables, I get, I want to say like 400,000 bells. And if I sell everything, I get like 600,000. It takes 3 days in between, but it's fine. So I need to do that. The one that's killing me right now, I have still not had any top 10 villagers, and I need to get 2. So if anybody moves off your island or is going to move off your island, tell me on Discord if they're a top 10. Tell me on Discord so that I can come adopt them. If you're willing to share. If you're not willing to share, that's fine. I understand. But if you're like, oh, they're leaving, I don't need them anymore. Let's share with somebody. Think of me. I'm not going to sing Think of Me from Phantom of the Opera, but if you know it, pretend I sang it to you. And then 3 gold tools. As soon as I get to 5 stars, I will have the golden watering can. Well, I'll have the recipe and I can make that. I have the golden axe. I need to get the golden slingshot because I'm never going to get the other ones. But that one's a little harder. I should have started before Bunny Day because Bunny Day is the time to get all the balloons. What I need to do is some balloon farming, but I don't have the climbing wall, and I don't have the jail bars DIY. If you have the jail bars DIY, and remember, all of these, you have to be playing Rags to Riches in order to share. If you have an extra jail bars DIY, let me know. If you have a climbing wall, let me know. Either of those, I can make a wall and do some balloon farming. It'll still take a long time, but I can do those things. So that's what I need to do on the tools. I have the gold bug off trophy. I need the fishing trophy. I should be able to time travel enough that I can do the fishing tourney this Saturday in real life. I hope so. It's on July 8th. So I'm hoping by Saturday so that Bill can do it too, because he needs to get that fishing trophy too. And he has a while to get to his next one. I guess he can just do that. Anyway. I've crafted the 5 items from the golden series. I've crafted the money flooring. I need to craft the pile of cash. If you have the DIY, an extra DIY for the pile of cash, let me know. If somebody on your island is crafting a pile of cash, you happen to use Discord and are connected with me somehow, let me know. I'm not always on Discord, but I will try and check it more often just in case any of these things happen. And I still need 5 more signatures on my bulletin board. I'm not super worried about that. I just have to go onto Discord and connect up with people. I just haven't been able to do that right now. Maybe today, because I'm in the let's wrap things up area thing. Anyway, there's our update. There's our progress update. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Because it's fall, and historically, fall is the time I take a psychological dip. Before I got on my mood stabilizer after I was diagnosed with bipolar 2, before I got on that, every fall, usually October, I would go into a depression. And it would last weeks. So that doesn't happen anymore. I've got a balloon. I don't go into a major depression anymore. I haven't had a major depression since I got on that medication. But where is it? Oh, there it is. Can I get it before it gets to the vegetables? Nope. Was I already holding it? I was. Okay. But I still sometimes have an energy dip. And that's what has happened the last couple of times that I have gone several days without posting, is I go through this energy dip and I can't do really extra stuff. A foosball table? That sounds like something we should have by Lyman's house. Is there room for it by Lyman's house? I just shouted. I'll bet I'll bet that peaked. Sorry about that. Let's put a foosball table right here by Lyman's house. Because he's a jock. That sounds like a jock kind of thing, right? Really, I'm going to be moving things around and decorating better than that, I promise. But right now, it's going to go right there. Okay, so, oh, yeah. So, I had to smash a bunch of rocks, and now they're showing up wherever. And they're kind of by my garden, so I gotta put a barrier and then do it again. Smash them again. It's okay. I'm gonna figure this out. So subscribe and turn on notifications if you're gonna want to come back, if you want to see more, because it's that time. It's the time of year when I have an energy dip and might miss more often. I'll be back. I'm gonna keep doing it. It brings me joy. It's just that, you know, sometimes I can't. And you all get that. You got to take care of yourself. It's all good. The letter of the day for today is M. I tried to use it in that video that I canceled, that I decided not to do. So if I say something I already said that I didn't say on there, it doesn't matter. Here we go. If your name begins with M, first, last, middle, that starts with M. Middle name. Nickname, game name starts with M. Your favorite artist, or your favorite composer, and they can be, you know, historical or modern. All great. And if you want to share that with me, you can. If you have a favorite composer or artist whose name starts with M, share it with us in the comments. That would be fun. I'm thinking of several right now in my head that would be fun. So if any of those things apply to you, then you are my superstars for today. Yay, you. Thank you all so much for your support, especially my superstars. But thank you, everyone, for supporting me and for coming back and for being patient when I don't feel well and for loving me and my husband and for being good to each other and being good people in the world, because as good as you are in our community online, I believe that you are good in the world. I believe in your goodness. You can do this. I believe in your power. I believe just in you. I believe in all of you, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you later. Bye.